Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Atlantean Highlander. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Caden, what up? T. Corbett, roll the corn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Love you, I'm in love with you. Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Tyrone, roll the corn. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Share the live. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Melanin Empress, I love you, I'm in love with you. Put the corn in the chat. Aurora, Colorado, dark skin engine. Aaliyah, what's up? Avery, Big Nine, Big Avery. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Roll the corn. Love you, I'm in love with you. I bow my head to my people because I love you and I'm in love with you. Now, today, I went live last night. What up, though, Aaliyah? I went live last night and I talked about Appalachian mountains. Appalach. The more, see, I've been digging to try to decipher these words that are used on this landmass so you can understand where these words come from, right? Because they are not nothing new. So you get to speaking about Appalach or Appalach, right? I talked about this last night on my live, but I'm going to go over it real quick before I get into the new information. Because I want y'all to understand something, right? I want y'all to understand something. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Let me see, can I find this? Hold on. Roll the corn. Got to go back a little farther. Where was it? Right here. Now, Yamakora, Aparachi Cora. Spanish named it Chicora. Aparachi Cora. Appalachian Mountains, right? Now, Aparachi Cora is Hebrew. The town named from the Yamakra or the tribe. That's Hebrew, people. Apalachikora. Right? Let's keep going. Now, a mound tomb of the first king of the Creek Confederacy, right? In this area right here. Yamakra, Yama Hebrew. Yamakora, Hebrew. Right? Shell Middens, 5,000 BC. That's older than Egypt. Now, I want y'all to understand what these words mean. Let me find it right quick. Now, I showed y'all Tomochichi. Now, they go to Indian King Tomb right there. Indian King Tomb, Savannah River. But I want y'all to understand. Appalach, right? Appalachia, Temple of the Sun Goddess. What? When the Sun Goddess become Appalachia? What they got to do with? See, now we getting deep into the knowledge. Appalach. That's Hebrew. Appa is Abba. Lach. Roll the chord. Hold on. Roll the corn. Hold on. Yamakora. To the sea he calls. Yamakora. Yamakro. Hebrew. Let's keep going. Abba is pronounced Appa. Appa, father. Same thing. Lech. Lech. Abba, dad, daddy. Same thing as Appa. Right? Watch this. Rachi, Hebrew. Rachi. Korah, Hebrew. Every word. Let's keep going. Appa. Now, Lech. Let me show y'all. I got crazy ass. Let me show y'all. Appalach. Lach is Hebrew for moisture, right? Fresh, green. Let me show you. Appalach. Father. Lach, Hebrew. Appalach. Appalach. You see it? Appalachian Mountains. You hear it now? You hear it? Roll the call. Now, they changing the words, right? Appalachian Mountains, Appalach tribe, melanated people, Hebrew words, the mountains named after Hebrew people. I want y'all to remember that. Don't you ever forget that. Right? Hold on, I'm sorry I want to show y'all. So Appalachian Korah, all this stuff is Hebrew. You just gotta break it down into syllables. Just break it down into syllables and there you have it, right? Break it down into syllables and there you got it. Let me show you the word again. Apalachikora, Hebrew. I want y'all to break these words down into syllables and start understanding where the name of these tribes come from. Let's get deep. Let's go to another tribe, right? Let's go to another tribe. Algonquin was coined by ethnologists from Algonquin, the name of those inhabited Newfoundland or Nova Scotia, to designate the largest linguistic family in America. The people called themselves Erin Apu, real men, indicating they were Naga descent. Woo! It's deep. Roll the card. Let's keep going. The people called themselves Erin Apu, real men, indicating they were Naga descent. First people in Ireland, Nova Scotia, all over there. Now, the Irish people call themselves the men of Erin. But the green shamrock, men of Erin, the spirit of the Maya earth, as the symbol of polar lotus. Let's go look that up. Truth got y'all ass. I'm finna break down every tribe name. I ain't playing with y'all no more. And we're gonna get right to the meaning of all this stuff. Right? So we're looking for the polar lotus. Okay. Let's go find the polar lotus. The spirit of the Maya earth. Let's go look this stuff up. Because this is what really need to be known, right? The phrase polar lotus, spirit of the Maya earth, appears to be unique. Cultural, spiritual traditions. Mayan mythology features a profound connection to nature and the cosmos, including the spirit of earth. The lotus flower is a Mayan myth that God transforms a woman's body into a beautiful lotus to be with her lost love. Right? A pan-Mesoamerican creator god known as a heart of sky, heart of earth. Okay. Heart of sky, heart of earth. Now let's go look. The polar lotus because we got to break this shit down. Because ain't nobody doing it. We got to go back to where this stuff really come from, right? Now, hold on. Damn, hold on. Oh, shit. Truth now just broke another code. I just broke a code. Hold on. Oh, shit. I knew it, though. And what's funny about this, y'all, I don't even do this till I get on the live. I don't even look it up. The polar lotus, commonly known as the purple shamrock or false shamrock, which is a plant that resembles a shamrock. Shamrock resembles a clover. What the hell? Now, let's go back to the receipt. This is where all this Celtic shit come from. They be like, Truth, you wearing the Boston Celtics jersey. Hell yeah, because I know where it come from. Them ain't no damn hunter-gatherers. Hold on, let's go back to the receipt. Where I was at, hold on. Roll the coin. Because this shit is crazy. Where my receipt at? Hold on, y'all, hold on. We know the truth now. It's not right there. Right there. We are right Polar shamrock. Hold on. Oh, I'm at the bottom. I'm tripping. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm at the bottom. We right here. Here we go. Algonquin, men of Erin in the Irish. That fucking shamrock is the spirit of the Maya earth as the symbol of the polar lotus. The Celtic shamrock. Mound builders. Road of corn. That is the symbol of the Maya earth. Let's keep going. Now, the people of Ireland call themselves, now at first, it was Erin Apu, right there. Now, the new Irish people call themselves the men of Erin, with the shamrock. Your whole Irish tradition came from ancient melanated people who built mounds in Ireland. You hunter-gatherers. That's why I'm a Boston Celtic. Bosstown. Roll the corn. See, you got to know where this shit come from. So when you see the Boston Celtic symbol, that is the shaman rock, the shama rock, the spirit of Maya earth in ancient mound building culture. Let's keep going. And those are the Algonquin bloodline of people. Right? Men of Erin, green shamrock, earth as the spirit of yeah. That's where you get the Irish Erie and the meta-thesis of the Algonquin Erie. Algonquin Confederacy of Abenaki. Abenaki? Oh, man. Abenaki, the Abenaki Indians, Algonquin, they the people. Roll the corn. You hear the word now. You hear the words. Where did shit come from? Anunnaki, Abenaki, Anunnaki. All this shit is Hebrew. The Indian names. Stop that shit. Don't nothing come from over there. Don't nothing come from over there. And I'm going to prove it. Right? Now, the Erie Canal, Algonquin Erie. Let's go look up the Erie Canal. I always knew it was man-made. Erie did the Algonquin. See, this is what you got to ask the hunter-gatherers. You got to outsmart the machine, right? You must outsmart the dumbass machine for it has the knowledge. Did the Algonquin live on the Erie Canal? Let's go see. I guarantee you they did. Roll the corn. Atlantic Beach, Canada, Great Lakes, Erie Canal, Impact. Yes. So this Algonquin Erie, Irish Erie. Now let's go look at Irish Erie. We already know they lived on the Erie Canal running through New York, right? So let's look at the Irish Erie. What the hell is that? E-I-R-E. Let's see what this is. Erie. Pronounce Erie, the name for Ireland in the Irish language. Ain't no way. Erie derives from the old word Iriu, the matron goddess of the Celtic mythology, meaning the fertile land of abundance. We fucking name Ireland. Oh my goodness. Roll the coin. Hold on. Y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see this. Hold on. Y'all must see this. Hold on. Let me take this down. This is crazy. This is crazy. EIRE, the name for Ireland in the Irish language. Land of abundance, fertile land of abundance. EIRE. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the receipt. Now, how the fuck did Algonquin come up with that? Hold on. Hold on. Now, this shit is wild. Erin Ipu. That's where that Erie, that Aaron Erie come from, which means Irie. Ireland. Hold on, let me go to the other receipt. This shit is crazy. Now, it also explains the fact that Irish Erie is the metathesis of the Algonquin Erie. EIRE is the name for Ireland. That's where they get IRE from. And they got this from this. Oh my goodness. This is why Ireland is called Ireland, because of this word. But it came from the Algonquin word, which came from an Abenaki Indian. Crazy, right? Then you get the polar lotus as the shamrock of the Algonquin Indian tribe. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Bro, y'all do not know how the bloodline from America that named all this shit. From Ireland to Africa. Bro, this history is so amazing. Because this is showing an Tamari culture building all civilizations. The real Atlantean. Erie derives from fertile land. Hold on. Let's keep going. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, Irish Erie is the metathesis of Algonquin Erie. Finally, Algonquin Confederacy of Abenaki in Newfoundland, Novaya Scotia. What the hell? Novaya? What the hell? See, these real words we need to know. We need to know this shit, because this is where these names come from. Now it's just Nova Scotia. Now, what the fuck is Novaya? Now, we got to know all this shit. We can't let none of this pass. Roll the coin. Novaya is often considered a variation of the biblical name Noah, Hebrew roots through similar sounding name Novaya or Noah. What the hell? Hold on. Novaya Scotia. Hold on. God damn it, boy. Hold on. I'm on the edge now. I got to find it out. Hold on. Now, The name Scoti is Latin for Gales. Hold on. Applied to Gales in Ireland, those who settled in Britain by the Middle Ages, and is primarily referred to the people of Scotland. So, Scoti is Latin name for the Gales, first used by the Romans to refer to people of Ireland. The Gales. Okay, hold on. That was Scoti mean. Hold on. Some historical claims connecting the Scoti to ancient Israelites. Hold on. Hold on. See, this is the information we need to know because this is showing where the people are settling in different places from the world, coming from other places, and they are putting the culture there. So the Romans are calling the Scoti the people of ancient Ireland connected with the Israelites. Then we go back to Novea is Noah. We're going to get back to that, man. We're going to get back to that. Y'all see where I'm going with this now, but I need more research to get to where I'm going to show you. But we're going to get back to that. Now, Novea Scoti, fire, in New England, including the American Konkini, whose name was deliberately changed by the governor. So the Abenaki Indian name was Konkani. Interesting. Konkani. Kon. Kon is a Hebrew word that means here, used to indicate a proximity of a people. Here is my home, Kon. Now, English con switches up, right? But con is a Hebrew word first that means used to indicate a proximity. Kon-ka. Kon-ka. See, when you get back to the real name of these people, this shit comes straight to hold on. Ka is an abbreviation in Hebrew, which means thus, without an evil eye. When they put it with other things, Ka, right? So it's an abbreviation in Hebrew, Ka, ni. Roll the coin. Ni can be translated into Hebrew in several ways. It could be the Hebrew letter Nun. Konkani. The governor changed the name. In New England, American Konkani, whose name was deliberately changed by the governor of Massachusetts. Why you want to change that? Because we know this is Hebrew, people. This is the name of these original tribes. Konkani. That's crazy, man. I just showed y'all that damn Shamrock of the Irish is our shit. We named Ireland because the Algonquin word was turned to the Irish word, named Ireland. Then we get to Massachusetts. He switched the name of the damn Indians by the governor so you wouldn't know who the hell they was. It's a Conconee in Illinois. Hold on. Let's check that out. Conconee, Illinois. Hold on now. Y'all know I'm searching it. It is a Conconee in Illinois. What the fuck? Hold on. Conconee, Illinois. Now, Conconee, Illinois. Appreciate that in the chat, man. This type of stuff I need to know. I got to get back to that. Now, the Kincaid Mounds is around that area. Kincaid Mounds is around the area. But let's keep going. It's too much. Like, you got to break it down into sections to study it. It's so crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's fire, though. Appreciate that in the chat. Conconee, Illinois. That's fire. Now, let's go back. Right, I'm going to come back into that, but let's go back. Now, yesterday, real quick, I showed y'all that there was a mound under a dam on the Savannah River on the 33rd parallel that is buried under a flood, right? I showed y'all this yesterday. I'm just kind of reminding y'all. The video on YouTube, but it's under, and it was there, right? Big mound under the pyramid mound under the Savannah River that looks like Cococo round pyramid in Mexico. This is how they say it looked, like the one in Mexico on the Savannah River in Georgia, right? It's under the water. So when I go look at the Google Maps, when I go look at Google Maps on the 33rd parallel, right there by that dam, you can see the top. You can see the top of the one they flooded. You can see the top. It was a whole city there. It was a whole city there. Now, let me show y'all the map of the city. Right here. Rembert Mounds, under the water. Had a purple hole. It called it the Paris Island. Right here. Yuchian Creek Indians. Right? All this is buried underwater. Y'all think I'm lying? I got the receipt. All this is underwater right now. Let me give y'all the receipt. Roll the coin. Russell B. Dam, right? Mississippi Air Platform Mound Village. Under the waters of Russell B. Lake. Here you go right here. Mississippian Mounds, Yuchi Creek Indians, they say, under the water of Richard B. Russell Lake. See that? Prehistoric sites in the flood pool, right? Beaver Creek site, Mississippian culture, occupied years ago, right? After the mounds in Russell B. Wilson's reservoir area, stone points, bone tools, shell ornaments, excavations had identified sites of significant deposits of archaic and woodland periods, right? And it's underwater today. Now underwater. I did this last night. I just wanted to kind of show y'all and go study that. But our old culture is underwater right here in this area. Richard B. Russell Dam, Savannah River. Savannah River right there. Let's keep going. I did that last night. Y'all go check it out on YouTube. It's my last video. Now let's go to the new receipts I've been pulling up. Let's go to the new ones, right? Let's go here. Is this far back enough? Let me see. That might not be far back enough, people. Let me see where we was at. Yamakora. Yeah, I got all of that. Okay. Right here. Right here. Now, Look at the words at the top. Frumentum indicum. Frumentum indicum. This is in old Europe, right? From old Europe, before Columbus. Frumenticum indicum, right? Frumenticum indicum in Latin, Indian corn. Let's go back. Before Columbus, in books, they already had corn over there before Columbus, people. Frumenticum indicum. Latin for Indian corn, Indian grain. Corn, grain, harvested grain. Indicum, India, from India. Indicum refers to items associated with India, which was the original source of the natural blue dye indigo. That's why they call us Indians. The dye, people. You must know why they calling you an Indian. You must know that Indian comes from Indios, right? You got to know this. You are the first people to use dye on clothing. Indigo blue, indigo purple. Indigo purple became Hebrew. See, you got to know this. You the first people to use dye from seashells and berries and all that. You are nature's people. So indigo blue and indigo purple became Hebrew purple in the Mediterranean Sea. You must know that. Know who you are. They can't lie to you no more. We know the truth now is here. You think indigo purple ain't Hebrew? Okay. Purple dye is Hebrew dye. Why is it Hebrew? Because we the ones running over there. Nobody knowing about this shit till we brought it. Purple dye, Hebrews. Watch this. That's your culture. Ancient American culture. Purple dye was highly prized in ancient Israel, symbolizing royalty, priesthood, high status, coming from a murex snail. Purple dye wool fragments found in the Timnah Valley, dated to the time of King David. Ancient American culture is the Hebrew, is the Ivri. Therefore, the murex snails, we got shell mounds all over America full of murex snails. We was pulling dye out of the murex snail, dyeing our clothes. We were the first royalty with purple on clothing. Now, kings in Europe and Africa and all over that area are wearing purple robes symbolizing royalty after what we brought to their stupid ass. That's our culture. The blue dye coming from our culture. You must know that. It don't come from no Middle East, no Africa. We bought that over there. The Ivri, the Hebrew, the American, ancient American Indian. Indios. That's why they call you that. You can't lie to a people and the word's still right there today. You can't debunk it. Why the fuck is y'all calling the people over here Indians? Because they got that Indios dye. So you can't lie, hunter-gatherers. Not to nobody with no brain. Let's keep going. China. Ancient corn in China. Let's keep going. Now, watch this. The Hoysala dynasty maize, 1100 AD. Hoysala dynasty. What's that right there? What the hell is that? Put it in the chat. Let's zoom in. What's that? Somebody tell what kind of flower that is. That's a sunflower. Sunflower, my baby. It's sunflower. Bring y'all ass here, China. Come here. Come here, China. Come on over to the truth. Come to the truth. Come to the light. Come here. Bring y'all ass here, boy. Come here, child. Sunflowers, huh? Y'all ass over here, child. Now I gotta get y'all. Y'all be acting like we ain't built that shit over there too. Now I gotta get y'all. Hold on, child. I love y'all done been love. That's why y'all ancestors melanated people. Sunflowers come from mound builders in North America, bro. Sunflowers associated with the mound builders through cultivation and use of plant as food source, evidence dating back over 1,000 years of time of cultures like Cahokia, that some sunflowers from Timeri. So, who are these people? Who the hell is these people? With the big ass sunflower. Who built all this shit? Of the Hoysala. The Hoysala got that corn in his hand. Hold on. Hoysala got that corn. see, I ain't gonna play with y'all ass. I come to kill, burn down civilizations. I'm burning all this shit down. 23-hour lockdown. like Denzel, I come to turn this shit down. Y'all got me fucked up. Who is the Hebrew, nigga? Where they come from? We got sunflowers, corn. Come on now. Bring that ass here, China. Roll the call. China, bring your ass on over here and learn something. Is the Chinese in the chat? Get y'all ass in here. Here go more corn. Bel-Ur. Bel-Ur. That is a beautiful temple. Let's go find it. Bel-Ur. Hold on, I know I got the receipt. Am I tripping? Hold on. Nah, I'm going to pull it up on the laptop. I ain't letting y'all make it today. Nobody makes it today. Acting like we ain't built this motherfucking whole planet. Bel-Ur. Bel-Ur temple. Beautiful. Watch this. Look at this beautiful mother. Look at the beautiful bean footage. Watch this. Bel-Ur with the corn on it. Let's go see what they built over there. Damn. Damn. Look at the beautiful. What the hell? This the spot with them hanging posts. These motherfuckers got hanging posts from the roof. They don't even touch the floor. Look. Shit's so space age. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Corn and sunflowers all over the motherfucker. Ancient Hebrews, Naga bloodline, coming from Timeri. They went through other lands and kept evolving. We are the sophisticated people. The bloodline started, look at this, the Garden of the Souls, the Solis. Yeah, I know it's aligned with the stars, hunter gatherer. Garden of the Soul, yeah, I know it. I already know it's aligned with the stars. I ain't even gotta look. We already know. Go back to the receipt. Let's go back to the receipt. Now, the same people built these temples got the damn corn. Bel-Ur, that was the Bel-Ur temple I just showed you. They got the corn. Nah, but let's go look at Halabid. Let's go check out Halabid. We want to see this shit. Because when we get to traveling, we pulling up on the corn. Y'all send me all the video when you travel to these places. Send that shit straight to me. put the corn on the damn video. Cause stop acting like y'all don't know who the hell built this shit. Halibid, whoa. Stupid. Let's pull up Halibid. Damn. Hold on. Gotta show y'all Halibid. Look at man, these folk got a whole stone cow out here. What the hell? What the helly? Look at the cow. Jesus. Jesus. look at what these people built, bro. Hit the screen, y'all. Hit the screen. Corn all over the building. Okay. I just be having to show y'all these places, bro. I gotta show y'all these places that they really exist. This stuff is real. And corn and sunflower do not supposed to be there in no 1000 AD. Ain't no way. It don't supposed to be there, people. Now I just showed you the Halibid Temple and Balor with the corn, right? Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Now, let's go to the Bible. Before they switched all the words up, acting like it's grain, and show y'all who these people are. Because a lot of people don't believe that the truth in the Bible, but it's there. Just got to know what you're looking for. If God's people are obedient, he will provide land with timely first rain in autumn, latter rain in the spring, so they can successfully gather their corn, grain, new wine, and oil. Harvesting these stable crops. The promise. God's promise, consistent provision of rain and correct time ensuring a successful harvest. Now, let me explain this so you won't get this misconstrued. They turned your agriculture knowledge into God knowledge. This is a covenant of God, but really it's a covenant of nature. They get the covenant from God from the covenant of nature. You understand it now? When they show our ancient culture showing respect to this, they were showing respect to nature, the creator, the planet, nature. When the other people get it, they turned it into a singular God. And this went against each other throughout times. You get it now? Now the people who got a covenant with nature are evil. And the people with the covenant to your God is good, but really it's backwards. Get it now? That's where they come from. So when you get into the Bible, you get to talking about evil giants of the Nephilim. The Nephilim was 100% nature. Now, the people that come after the Nephilim are getting rid of them because they believe in God's covenant, and the ancient giant believes in nature's covenant. So now they clashing. David and Goliath, all this type of shit. Why are two Ivri people fighting against each other? That's the old teachings, and it's going into a new teaching of a God. And they take the giants out. That's why you always hear the giants getting killed, giants in the tomb dead, and all, because the giant was the first teacher of this. The other people are offsprings of the giant, but they start believing in different ideology, right? But they're the same bloodline. Still got the giant bloodline in them, but the ancient giant is gone because they labeled him evil, right? His bloodline the one built these temples, these pyramids, all this type of stuff connected right to nature, built for nature, built for season changes, right? Corn out there, the pyramid and the temple out there, it's aligned with the summer, spring, winter solstice for nature. Now, they take that same building, turn it into a church, and make it religion. Let's keep going. Now, you see it now. Gather their corn and grain. The promise, the rain, right? The harvest. Rain, the harvest. Significance. The verse emphasized that Israel's blessing and prosperity were directly connected to the relationship with God and the obedience of his laws. Now, it was nature and the obedience to Ma'at laws at first. It was nature and Ma'at. Then you come with God and the obedience of his laws after nature and the obedience of Ma'at. Right? These crops represent a successful, prosperous harvest. That's the whole key, prosperous harvest. Ma'at, balance of nature, was made for a prosperous harvest. Now you switch it into religion. Now God and his obedience of it. Now you get it? That's where they come from. Let's keep going. Let's look at another one. Mark 4:28 describes the gradual growth of crop. First the blade, then the ear. After that, the full corn in the ear. They ain't talking about no motherfucking wheat. They ain't talking about no wheat, big dog. Y'all can stop that. Stop playing. Ain't no wheat got no blade and no ear and the full corn in the cob of the ear. That is corn. The giants had red hair because over thousands of years, black hair turns red in a tomb or a cave. Remember me. Don't let them people teach you that shit. Over thousands of years, black hair turns red. It loses its melanin, right? Okay. Black hair turns red in tombs or caves. Let me show you. Let me teach you something. Reddish color seen on some of the mummies is due to two main factors. The natural degradation of pigments of the application of reddish dye, like henna, right? They talk about henna also. Dark hair naturally has a red and orange undertone from the pigment pheomelanin, which becomes more visible after the black pigment eumelanin degrades due to oxidation over time, right? Ancient Egyptians and other cultures, their hair turned black to red because it loses eumelanin and it oxidizes over time. So hair color turns from black to red over thousands of years or a long period of time in a tomb or a cave, right? It's called dry oxidizing conditions, like deserts, right? That's where the red hair come from. So when you find a mummy that's 3,000-4,000 years old in a cave with red hair, his hair just turned red because of oxidizing. It's hot as hell. All the eumelanin is gone. His hair red. Them ain't no redhead white folks. Right? Let me show you. See, they won't teach you that, right? They won't teach us that. These redhead giants, redhead stepchildren. Get your ass out of here. Redhead my ass. Ain't nobody, wasn't nobody with no red hair back then. Recessive genes. Black hair turns reddish in tombs and caves due to a process called oxidation. Black hair turns reddish in tombs and caves due to a process called oxidation. So all that old Loveland, cave, red mummy, get y'all hunted together. I'm here to break that myth. I'm going to break that myth myself. Now they talk about the love lock cave mummies with red hair. Now let me just prove y'all a point. Okay, the Lovelock cave mummies. Stems from the miner discovery in 1911, finding mummified remains. Some had red hair. The legend of the red hair called the Satika. Satika. Let's go see if we found a picture. We probably can't. Now, this is what the hunter-gatherer wants you to believe. This is what they want you to believe right here. This is what they want you to believe right here. This is what the hunter-gatherer wants you to believe right here. Look. The red-haired giants of Lovelock Cave, other ancient mysteries, the big ghoul red-haired stupid giant, the Paiutes destroyed them, Native Americans killed them. Now, Paiute, Native American destroyed the Lovelock Cave, red-haired mummies, thousands of artifacts. How is he a dummy and he got thousands of artifacts? Hold on. How is he a big red dummy with thousands of artifacts? Nephilim, biblical giant. He not no dummy. His hair not red. His hair not red. They want you to think this is some type of mythology. Old ancient mystery. This ain't no mystery. Their hair turned red because he was in that cave, in that tomb for a long time, and his hair turned red from oxidation, right? And when they scream about Native Americans fighting giants, that's true. Native Americans fought melanated, tall people because we were here first. You hunter-gatherers? Yes, we were here tall as hell, rolled the corn with tombs, all in the cave, mounds, all of that. Y'all fought us. Now y'all come up with these stories like y'all burnt the man in the Lovelock Cave. Y'all been fighting our ancient ancestors because this wasn't y'all land, bro. So y'all got to get rid of the people who was here or try to do it. So you set the cave on fire. I think one of these people was still alive up there by that cave and y'all set the cave on fire. Elongated skull people. Same people built Egypt. Same people built the Grand Canyon. Same people built them damn pyramid mounds and pyramid stones out there in Nevada. That proves that the Native American is not the giant culture. Why the Native Americans fighting the giant culture? Use your head. That's why they got red hair. Let's get back to where I was at. Now, full ears of corn in the Bible. Let's keep going. Green sprout, then the head of ear of grain forms, which is corn. The grain ripens and becomes full and mature within the head of the cob. This is in the Bible, man. Why y'all talking about corn in the Bible? Let's keep going. God raining manna and the corn of heaven for the Israelite to eat. Raining manna. Why is manna the corn of heaven? Message. Manna is corn. The corn of heaven for the Israelites to eat. The corn of heaven. Divine provision during their time in the wilderness, the corn of heaven fed them. Not literal corn from the earth, but rather the manna that was sent down from the sky. Whatever. See, this is mythology. The Bible got mythology in it too. Manna fell from the sky. Corn fell from the damn sky and fed the Israelite. This is mythology. Ain't shit fell from the sky, but a dead bird. I'm sorry, I got to keep it real. Now, manna. Where is manna? What are they talking about when they talk about manna? Manna is in the Ark of the Covenant, people. Manna is in the Ark of the Covenant, which is the Ark of nature. See, they want to teach you is religious. But why the hell manna in the Ark of the Covenant? It don't supposed to be there. I thought there was some type of mystical knowledge. It is mystical knowledge because we are teaching you how to feed your people. So the covenant with nature is really the covenant, the Ark of the Covenant. That's what they trick you with. Manna in the Ark of the Covenant. Truth now, show them. Golden jar containing manna placed in the Ark of the Covenant. What was they teaching, people? Corn falling from heaven? Manna feeding Israel? And it's in the Ark of the Covenant? Stone tablets of the covenant? What's the covenant? What the hell is the covenant? It's an agriculture covenant. I'm telling you what I know. In old books, it said the mound builders of North America figured out astrology in 26,000 years. When they figured it out, how to grow their corn, corn is man-made. You got corn, you got palm trees. We know astrology, to roll the corn on any continent. We know the stone work. We know how to irrigate rivers and find rivers. We have ships made of reed that are waterproofed. Now we have a covenant with nature to go out and teach this to hunter-gatherers because they are starving all over the world. Now the covenant is made between nature and those people who created, who figured this earth knowledge out faster than everybody else. So now we're going to take this around the world and teach it and help humanity. But humanity not ready for it. Humanity is still killing and killing and not understanding. Humanity is greedy. Humanity is not virtuous. Humanity are not good people. Humanity are killers, barbarians, warlords. But we such of a good people. And still to this day, the people in the Southeast are still such a good people. Still to this day. Think about this now. Ancient times, we strike out to teach the world how to feed their own kind. Some of these hunter-gatherers learned from us. Some of them we had to fight. But the knowledge came from Tamari. Right here, along that Mississippi River, all through the South, all through the Midwest and Atlantic coast. That bottom corner of the North America got more history than that area than anywhere else in the world. Now, the Ark of the Covenant is when we took this knowledge to other places, the Ark of nature. And we felt like evil men did not need this information. Once we get out here in the world and start mingling with these people, we start to figure out evil people don't need this knowledge. Let me show you. Let me show you. Evil men don't need it. Ark of the Covenant. Sacred objects representing God's or nature's presence kept in the Holy of Holies of the tabernacle at a temple, right? if not handled accordingly to specific divine instructions, right? The misuse of the information of the covenant, right, resulted in severe consequences of man. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Now, if you take this type of knowledge and you give it to the wrong people, right? You give this agriculture knowledge and astrology to the wrong people. Just imagine if somebody evil was over all the food in the area. Like the U.S. corporation. Just imagine if somebody that you couldn't get no food and it all came through an evil, greedy government or man. Imagine it. How could they control you, right? Now, they got the information today. That's why the world the way it is today. Imagine an evil nigga dangling the food over your head and you like, bro, I'm hungry as hell and you playing with the food. I know how to I know how to grow it. You ain't got no seeds. They playing with you. You starving. This knowledge was hidden from certain tribes of hunter-gatherers because they were going to treat their people bad, starve their people out, tax their people. I need 30% of your crop. Get your ass out there and get it. I'm taxing your crop when I give you the seed to grow it. And I'm going to show you how to do it. People use that information to become wealthy. They use that information to become kings. They use that information to become chiefs. Not chiefs, but pharaohs. Right? So, when that information comes out, certain men use it as evil to run the men around them because they don't have this information in this crop, in this food, in this high knowledge at the time. So they take that. Hunter-gatherers are attacking our temples, trying to find the information. So they took the ark of nature away from the Middle East and Africa. It was a couple of them, right? Now they say one of them was found in Panama City. Now why is the ark of nature found in Panama City, one of them? They took it right back to their ancestral land. That's crazy, right? Now research the Ark of the Covenant in Panama with the gold leaves talking about knowledge, right? Then they say another one was found in New York, at Palmyra, New York. This stuff is deep now, but the one in Panama, they got real artifacts. The Mormons got the one from America, North America. The one from Panama is in a museum. Got gold paper with animal scrolls written in Hebrew about hiding this information from evil man. Let's keep going. Now, manna, corn, is in the Ark of the Covenant or the Ark of Nature. That's crazy, right? Let's keep going. Let's go here. 5,000-year-old corn cobs found in a pyramid, ancient Peruvian site, Cerro Supe, which appeared in the proceeding of the National Academy of Sciences, right? Pyramid builders in Peru, ancient corn. Interesting. Already there at the pyramid, Cairo Supe, ancient city of Corral, located in Peru's Supe Valley. One of the oldest known pyramids in Americas. They say 3000 BC, but it's older. It's older than that. It's way older than that. Here we go. Cairo Supe. Corn found here. Older than Egypt. Let's keep going. It's older than the pyramids of Giza, people. They try to say it's 3000 BC, which is 5,000 years. They lying. Let me show you the real age. 5,000 BC. That motherfucker 7,000 years old. They try to put it right at the time of Egypt with the history. Man, that motherfucker 2,000 years older than Egypt. With corn. Stop playing. This is not no 3,000 BC. This is 5. All that line trying to miss. Let's keep going. Look at the pyramids. That's a pyramid, people. But it's built up as is fire. Fire. Now imagine how that looked before it got tore down. Way more intricate than the Pyramid of Giza. Look at the solstice alignments coming from the center obelisk or stone, lining up with the pyramid in ancient times, showing you the season changes on the ground, all around it in Peru. Ancient astrology came from America. They can stop lying. We got shit that's 7,000 years old aligned with stars in America. Astrology was created for agriculture over time. That's where all that came from. Let's keep going. Now, the region was the cradle of maize evolution. Right? Occurred about 9,000 years ago. Let's keep going. 10,000 years ago, the humans in many parts of the world began raising livestock, growing food through deliberate planting. Americans alone domesticated 9 of the most important food crops in the world. We created 9 of the most important food crops in the world, including corn, maize, maize, which now provides about 21% of human nutrition across the globe. Now we get into turkey and corn, right? The wild American turkey gobbler roamed the forests of Mexico and North America. It was imported to the Roman Empire along with turkey corn and Indian millet or maize. That's why they named turkey turkey. This is why they named turkey turkey. Because it is. Roll the corn. American turkey named turkey over there. Yes, it did. Now, somebody who tried to teach you some bullshit or teach you that the turkey come from over there and then you bring it over here and all that Ottoman Empire shit. No, bro. Stop. Ottoman Empire didn't bring nothing over here. Nothing. We brought it over there before they ever had an empire. Right? The turkey is from America. Turkish corn and the turkey went over there and they named the whole damn country after American turkey. Y'all ain't got no fucking turkey over there. Roll the call. Let's keep going. Irish legends from the same time period tell of a land called Hy-Brasil across the North Atlantic, suggesting an early import of maize from the east coast of North America. Iceland explorers called the New World grain they found near Wineland self-sown corn. This was recorded in the saga from the 11th century back home. Fire. Let's keep going. Scandinavians called the grain turkey corn. Yeah, we fed Scandinavians, possibly because it was fed the turkey fowl. Right? Watch this. The earliest reported name for maize in Portugal was Milho Morocco, or corn of Morocco, which suggests that the Portuguese first got maize from North Africa after our people went there and put it there long before Morocco was Morocco. So all you motherfuckers teaching Morocco, don't try to say that Morocco brought the Morocco name over here. That name came from here to there. Yes. Y'all didn't bring that over here. It left here and went there. You know why I know? Because the corn popped up. And the Portuguese were calling corn. Name for maize in Portugal was Milho Morocco. Because we rolled the corn in Morocco before a hunter-gatherer ever got a civilization. So they got the maize from North Africa. I told y'all we was already in Morocco and Spain before any of these so-called Moors was there. They learned their information from us. The Hebrew come with the corn. The Hebrew was taught to Berbers. Berbers adopted the Hebrew language from tribes coming to the Mediterranean, from Atlantis or North America or the islands somewhere, right? You have to go back farther than what they try to teach you, right? When they try to teach you something, we was already there way before they try to teach you that shit. The shit they teaching you about, we was already there before that. Gotta keep going back, right? So if we are in Samaria in 6000 BC, shit, we was in Morocco, because Morocco is coming, you gotta pay Morocco to get to the Euphrates. So it's ancient stuff in these old places in the Mediterranean, and they try to claim it as if it was theirs, but it's not theirs. We had already built that. All them columns, all these ancient Roman style buildings they try to claim was already built. Let's keep going. Now we getting deep. The Mandi, or Mali, or Meli, or Mandingo, are people occupying what is called the Buckle of Niger, have a beautiful complex creation myth that includes appearance of maize and its eastward migrations with them down the Niger and Lake Debo. Whoa! The Maize and the Mandi myth. That's the book I want y'all to read. So when you speak of Mansa Musa, why the maize popping up in Mali? Mansa Musa? That nigga from here. The fuck? Mansa Musa from here, bro. Agriculture built them. Y'all always thinking about gold and he's the richest man in the world. Why is he so rich? He got agriculture. Ain't all off no gold. Let me show y'all something. Mali was rich in agriculture. Let's teach the truth. We know about that gold and all that shit. That shit cool. Shawty can't eat no gold, right? Mali historically have been continuous to be rich in agriculture. Crops like millet, sorghum, that's corn, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out. And cotton being vital to the economy. Why the fuck is cotton over there? Niggas, mound builders created cotton Choctaws. What the fuck cotton doing in Mali? Let's keep going. Now, where we was at, cause this shit is crazy. Mali Pop the Molly. Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Hold on. Mansa Musa. Let's go look at his ad right quick. The big African, huh? He's the big African. I'm so sick of these people, man. Now, Mali is a trade center, right? Trade center, right? So Mansa Musa ran the trade center that was in Mali. That's how he got his money, right? His wealth. Agriculture, gold, and salt, right? Salt. That's how he got his money. Agriculture, gold, and salt. He controlled the salt trade, right? Taxation and control, farming up along the Niger River. And it was farming along the Niger River. Niger River. Now, remember that. Niger River. Remember that now. Maize in Portugal coming from Morocco. Let's keep going. Let's go back. I want to show y'all what we're talking about. Maize in Morocco. Now, the Niger River. People, the buckle of the Niger have a beautiful complex creation myth that includes the appearance of maize on the Niger River to Lake Debo. Now, corn is growing in fucking Mali on the Niger River. Them ain't no damn Africans. No. I gotta turn to Drake on. No. No. Ain't no fucking way on the Niger River on the west coast of Africa. Them people left here and took that shit to the west coast of Africa and put their corn on the Niger. Same way we done the Nile, same way we done the damn Euphrates. This is how Mali became Mali. Now, they try to teach us that African bloodlines built us. How about if our bloodlines built them? You ain't never thought about that because they don't want you to learn that. Some of them people on that west coast of Africa, your damn cousin. Because we went over there a long time ago, way before a fucked up slave trade story. We built cities on the west coast of Africa, cities in the Mediterranean, cities all over there, motherfucker. Our bloodline over there, people. They still got, yeah. African bloodline didn't come over here and cultivate. We went over there and cultivated. So now, that's why you got these brown skinned women, these melly brown skinned people over there in Africa looking like your damn cousin. Thinking they from Africa. They ancient ancestors coming right from Florida, right from the islands, right from South America. I'm gonna show you. Y'all know I got the receipt. You know I got the receipts. Let's keep going. Mansa Musa, member of the Keita clan, Mandinga people. Founders and rulers of the Mali Empire. The Mundi people, originated from the Mundin region, right, they say, in West Africa. So Mandinga, Mali. Let's go back. Mandingo, Mandi, Mali, corn, maize, Mali, okay, now we get it. That's why you around here wearing crowns of gold and shit. That what this mean, huh? Damn, Mansa. That damn corn rolled in it, Mansa. That what the staff, the corn staff. Mouser rolled the motherfucking corn, working gold, trading all the salt, all the agriculture. Mouser Musa is an American trapper. Mouser over there trapping in West Africa, bro. Mouser put the trap house right on the goddamn river, rolled the gold, the corn, the goddamn salt. Mouser pulled up and set up the trap right on the damn West African river and rolled on you hunter-gatherers and got rich. Now he the richest fucking man in the world because he put together a trade route that nobody else did. Man got peanuts in every goddamn thing. Mouser Musa was selling peanuts. Them damn peanuts ain't from Africa. Man, stop these. Man, history is some straight up bullshit. Mouser got the corn damn staff in his damn hand. Look at Mouser with the corn staff. I gotta show it to y'all one more time, because y'all act like I'm tripping. Mouser, what the fuck is this? Mouser got the damn ancient coin that turned to the saint sign. Show the rest of the map. Mouser hooked right to America. Got niggas thinking that nigga African. That nigga ain't African. So that nigga is not African. That nigga bloodline come from right over here. Talking about his brother was a C. His brother was going back and forth to supposedly America and he got lost. How the fuck he get lost and he was at home? Mouser brother was at the crib. He didn't get lost. See, these those dumbass stories. Mouser went looking for his brother, and I think in America he couldn't find him. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm so sick of y'all with this dumbass shit. Let's keep going, man. These people hell. I ain't even got to look into Mouser no more. We already see what went on. Okay. Let's keep going. Here we go. Appearance of maize, Eastern migration, Niger River, Mansa, Mali, Mandi, dated as long before the discovery of America. This implication casts doubt on the traditional view that maize was introduced into Africa by the Portuguese after they had obtained it from the New World. Yeah. Here we go right here. Then what they say what went on. Motherfucker left America. Doop. Right there on goddamn Mali. Right there. The shortest route. Shit went up to Europe, transversed over to through Africa, come back through it. Yeah. This is the shortest way to get there. Now, hold on. I got to download. Hold on. Let's go back to that. Mali, Mandingo, Mandy. Hold on. Am I tripping? Let me go look at something. Mali, Mandingo. Where the hell the maps at? Where the hell is them old maps? Now, hold on. Where the map at? Hold on. Let me see something right quick, y'all. I might have to connect the dots on this Mali shit, right? Because something ain't right. Hold on. Damn, I can't find the rest of the maps. Hold on, y'all. Let me find the dates. Now, on this old map, it got some stuff on here, like right up in these areas. But I ain't gonna do that today. I'm gonna look it up again. Don't worry about that. If it link up, I'm gonna show you. I think it do though. Now let's go here, right? The plant was known in West Africa as Mizar, the Arabic word for Egypt. The plant was known in West Africa as mizar, the Arabic word for Egypt. What is mizar? It better not be Mizraim. It better not be Mizraim, you hunter-gatherers. You hunter land motherfuckers. I'm finna retire, y'all. Y'all know that, right? All you young cats, bro. When I drop these gems, y'all take this shit and run with it. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the absolute truth. Why is corn called Mazar in West Africa? In Egypt is named Mizar, which is Mizraim. Think about that now. Think about that. Mentions his receipt of red corn from Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone was in South America first. I showed y'all that the other day. Red corn, Mizar, which is the name of Egypt. Is red corn found in South America in the Peru area? Yes, my beautiful people. Peru's purple red corn. Now where the fuck? Now I got to find the map now. I got to find it now. I must find the map now. Where the fuck is that map with Sierra Leone right there in fucking South America? I got the map. Yeah, right there. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, Sierra Leone, South America, red corn, Peru, the real Sierra Leone. That same red corn that's coming from the real Sierra Leone, it's coming from Peru to West Africa. There you go right there. You see it? Guinea, Sierra Leone, South America first. You see it? Bay of Benin, all this shit in Africa named Senegal. Senegal. There you go. There you go the link. Mali sits on... I'm through. Cold broke. Senegal, Mali in Africa sits on the river, what? Okay, let's be happy. Let's get deep. Listen to me. Listen. This the real Sierra Leone. This the real Ghana. Ashanti tribe. Yeah. It's an Ashanti tribe in Africa. Yeah. Bay of Benin, Africa, Senegal, Mali in this area. The real one. Okay, we get it now. We get it now. Sierra Leone, Ashanti tribe, Bay of Benin, Senegal. Okay. I just showed y'all. Mali is on the Senegal River. Mali and Ghana in Africa. Mali sits on the Senegal River in Africa. Mali and Ghana right by each other and it flows through Mali. Who named that shit over there? Hold on. You see that? Let's go back to the map. Who the fuck named it? Okay, I get it now. Man, listen, y'all. Listen. Let me say this again. I got to say this every time. Where that receipt go? Right there. I gotta say this every time. If something happened that we know the truth now, y'all tear this motherfucker up. These people do not want you. Timbuktu at the top. Bro, listen. This is the best information on the internet. Motherfuckers arguing with Native Americans. We done named the whole damn Africa. We ain't got time to argue with nobody. Timbuktu, ain't that? I ain't even look at the map right. I'm tripping, bro. I'm slipping in the... It's too much information coming out. Timbuktu, hold on, Mansa Musa. Ain't that where he was at? Mansa Musa transformed Timbuktu into a renowned center of Islamic culture. What? Islam? Man, that man ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Bro, that man named Timbuktu after the Timbuktu where he came from, bro. That man named Mali on the Senegal River after where he came from, bro. Cause the red corn right there. Now let's go look back at the red corn. That's what's locked. That what locked the knowledge in right there. The red corn. Right here. Hold on. Red corn from Sierra Leone, West Africa, Mizar, which is Mizraim. Maize was called Cloyube in Zangui and Makare in Fule along the Niger River. In both places, maize was a central part of the culture and religion when the tribes were first visited by European explorers in the 17th centuries. Let's keep going. There go your red corn in Peru right there. Damn. Maize was so widespread in Central Africa at the time of the Portuguese that some Orthodox historians assume the grain had come via overload routes from Egypt and the Sahara, although some names suggest that maize was an occasional Portuguese introduction. Most native names for maize, along with the deep cultural traditions, indicate that maize was present in more ancient times. The earliest Portuguese reference to maize in West Africa is found in the Chronicle of Valentim Fernandez, who reports seeing Milho Zabuffo along the coast. Later writers compared this plant to maize of the West Indies. Fire. Maize of the West Indies, the Caribbean. Same maize growing in West Africa. We was going over there, people. Roll the motherfucking corn. Let's keep going. Zea maize. Zea maize, Mesoamerica. Let's go look over there in Africa. What the hell-y? Zea maize is grown across agricultural region of Africa. Northern Nile Delta, the North Nile, Lower Egypt. Nile Delta, corn still growing there today, acting like they just brought it in the 10th century. That shit was over there in ancient times. Let's keep going. China, right? Written toward the middle of the 16th century marks the existence of maize in China within a time so close to the discovery of America. Maize was already over there. In conclusion, maize found at Thebes in Egypt within a mummy's coffin after a lapse of 30 or 40 centuries would be a precious but solitary relic, which would prove that maize existed in Africa since the earliest times. Corn cobs was found in Thebes, Egypt. in a large. Let me show y'all thieves so y'all won't be thinking this no little bitty petty shit. This ain't nothing petty. This is huge. This is huge. I'm talking about corn right here. Let me show you where it was at. Yeah. Big dog shit. Yeah. Don't think this no. Nah, don't do that. Don't think this no little ass. Talking about the corn ain't got nothing to do with the people in the bloodlines and. Yeah. Corn found in Thebes, huh? Thebes? Let's look that up. Whoa. What the fuck? Yeah. See, y'all be acting like this shit ain't got nothing to do with over here. All this damn corn in Thebes, big as hell, big ass Horus and goddamn Ramses and motherfucking all these some of them. Look at Thebes. Look at Thebes. Blow this shit up. Whoa. Y'all think all this building inside of the mountains ain't got nothing to do with the corn, people. You a damn lie. Look at that. Look how the camera move. Look at this shit. Look. Hold on. Roll the corn. Look at the columns. Look at the columns. Look at this. Y'all think this ain't got nothing to do with us? Y'all done lost y'all damn man. Corn fountain thieves. Oh, y'all know it was. Corn built that motherfucker. Without food, y'all can't feed them people to build that type of structure, bro. Y'all can lie to these dummies. Without some type of new crop that can feed thousands of people at the same damn time, y'all can't do that, right? Corn, maize found in Thebes within a mummy's coffin. Yeah. Maize was known in the old world before the discovery of America. Yeah, we already know that. We know. Let's keep going. Maize in China. Han Dynasty. China with the plow, with the corn. Bloodlines moving. Bloodlines going all over the world. When you see that plow and that goddamn ox, that's Hebrew. I don't give a fuck what land it's on. If it's ancient, it's Hebrew. Let's keep going. Let's go check out the Han Dynasty. Han Dynasty tablet shows a distinct row of tall grain plants that were grown in plowed furrows. There's a god in Samaria called Pharaoh of corn planting. Pharaoh god in Samaria. See, all this stuff go together. Grain and maize. Han Dynasty. Buddhist priests portray wearing maize. Buddhist priest wearing maize garlands at a fertility festival in the 6th century AD in China. Why y'all wearing corn? And I told y'all maize, Buddha was found on artifacts, some type of Buddha type man found on shell artifacts of the Mississippian culture. The 7 heads of Naga, the 7 heads of creation, or the 7 heads of the Mississippi River. Yes, Ivory. All of it starting to go together, right? Let's keep going. Now, Song Dynasty mural. 1100 AD. Corn, motherfucker riding whole dragons, corn. See, this shit got to come from somewhere. This is over time. This is later on. These people had super mastered the art of building. Even after the Christ creation, they claim, we were still building beautiful monuments with corn on it, still over there at the Song Dynasty mural. Now, ain't no telling what they'd have done with this stuff over time, right? But we know where the original people come from who built this stuff. found in tombs and temples, detailed depictions of daily life, mythology, and nature using techniques like plaster painting and carved stone. Carved stone, most beautiful carved stone in that area, right? And these people start putting up all these new murals on the building with these new looking people, but they are not the ancient culture, right? They're not the ancient culture. Hold on. We know the truth now. They ain't gonna show me all that. China had all their business, right? But this is on the wall over there. Let's keep going. The Portuguese name milho, right? New grain. Statues found in Buddhist caves dating to the 6th century have garlands over their shoulders that were made to look remarkably similar to maize cobs. Maize is definitely featured on the ceramic mural at Shanxi province, where the foot-long yellow cob with kernels has long leaves at the base. California State University professor indicated the mural is of a 9th and 10th century design, right? Chinese naval officers reported seeing extraordinary large ears of grain on voyages to Africa and India. The Khan's mariners had ample opportunity to bring home samples. That's what they tried to say, but it was already there. 19th century was already there. Don't try to say no Khans bring it back from Europe. Nah, it was already there. Let's keep going. 13th century statue. India. Ears of corn. This is why it's called India, people. Our ancient culture was in India also. They get Indian from Indios. Don't think them new Indians, India people, are these people. Don't do that. When they put India, the name India is coming from our people being in the India area. The Dai people, the Indios people. Then it becomes the India of today later, right? They named it after the Indigo people, which is of Tamari people who was there first. Then the culture of the India people come from that. Now watch this. Corn, left hand. Proof the plant was known in subcontinent, right? Introduced to outside world from America. They say by Spaniards. They capping. Let's keep going. Ain't no Spaniard built this. Get the fuck out of here. Let's keep going. Hindu deities holding maize. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hindu deities holding maize. Ears of abundance in northern India. The first people to melanated India or Indios named India. They soon attracted the attention of American geographers. Hindu goddess holding ears of maize. Orthodox scholars reacted by insisting that the item in her hand must have been a stack of beads, candy, or a pomegranate. It don't fucking matter. Pomegranates from here too. Let's keep going. Let me show you Vishnu, the god of Hindu with the maize. Vishnu. All the sculptures, maize, India, right? Let me show you. It's in here somewhere. Misconception of maize, more recent appraisal of evidence. When I was at, he stated, stone Indian professor approached that botanist carving of the temple. And I asked the opinion of the food being held by the carved figures. They said corn. I then told them that of the issue of corn being a Western Hemisphere plant, the creation more discussion amongst themselves in the local language. Corn come from America. They don't even know how the fuck is up on the mural with the people who live there. They're not the same people. Let's keep going. Vishnu. Here we go. 8-armed dancing Vishnu in his female form. Mohini is holding a corn cob in one of his left hands, and the other hands hold the emblems of Vishnu. One corn represents dates from the 1st century. Cob, horizontal on the stems of the ears show in Vishnu's hand. Vishnu is the god of Hindus, right? Come on now. Roll the corn. Vishnu. This all mound builder, ancient mound builder knowledge, right? Vishnu to Hindu. Right? Vishnu, known as the preserver within the Trinity of Creator, as a protector, maintain cosmic order, which is Ma'at, people, morality in the universe, intervening in times of crisis by descending to earth as an avatar to restore balance. He is one of the most important gods, with his followers being called Vyash Navas. Vishnu's primary function: protect the universe and maintain cosmic order. Dharma, restorer of balance. Divine embodiment. He is seen as an embodiment of light, truth, and limitless power. Why he got that coin in his hand? It's a Ma'at teaching, people. It's a Ma'at teaching. It's a Ma'at teaching. A curl of maize silk is shown atop of the unhusked corn ear of maize in medieval sculpture form. All these guys with corn in their hand. Let's keep going. Got a couple more receipts and I'm going to get out your way. Couple more. Here we go. Artistic showing maize chains over the centuries. The example is from the 8th century your Daypar Museum, Karnataka. Karnataka, corn in his hand. Watch this. He go to temple. Karnataka. He go to temple. Look at the corn on in the inside of it. He go to temple. See that? Karnataka. Bel-Ur, Karnataka. Look at the elephants. Look at how this stuff is beautiful out there. They carve this stuff one by one on these temples. See Balor? Look at this stuff. We all know ancient elephants or ancient mammoths came from America. But it's just a big, it's crazy now. Let's keep going. This shit crazy now. The truth is wild. Balor, famous for his Danika sculpture. Right? Crazy. Now, the great ancient copper mines of Michigan. Do what I want y'all to understand. No one seems to know where the copper in Europe come from. I know where it came from. Isle Royale, Kennewaw Peninsula of Michigan. Ancient miners over a period of thousands of years. The Yam Kodesh. The Native Americans called the people who pulled that copper out of Michigan the Yam Kodesh. It's Hebrew. We know where it come from. Ancient copper culture. Michigan copper. In Southern Europe, they don't know how the copper got there, coming from there, right? Then you go to these people, the Sumerians. Sargon of Akkad, right? Sargon of Akkad. Damn. He hopping up in my lab. Sargon of Akkad. Where I was at? Right here. Corn, maize. Y'all can stop. That's corn. Stop. Corn. Then you got these Greeks or Romans. Cornucopia. Welcome to cornucopia. Cornucopia. See that? Cornucopia. Cornucopia, symbol of abundance, often depicted as horn-shaped container, overflowing with flowers, fruits, and vegetables. Why is it called cornucopia? Quit acting like that corn wasn't there, feeding y'all hunter-gatherers. It made y'all symbolize it was abundance. Y'all got this from the ancient culture of Greek, right? We know the truth now. Greek and Roman. Y'all got that from the Cretans. Y'all got this from the Cretans, the Mycenaeans, horn of plenty. Greek and Roman buildings are Cretan or Mycenaeans. Cretans brought corn and this same damn copper to over there. They come from over here. Cretans had the copper from Michigan. Now you get this culture, flashing corn. They didn't build the buildings. They didn't come create none of the, they made mythology off of our star teachings. Let's keep going. The antiquity of maize in Europe goes back to at least the Roman times, right? It been there the whole time. It been there the whole time, way before Columbus claimed to do it. That grows in reeds, covers itself with leaf. Very fertile. Millet, corn, stop playing. The millet that came from the Indies. The millet that came from the Indies into Italy. Where in the fuck is the Indies? That is the Caribbean islands, people. We built that over there. Let's keep going. Now we see how much America contributed to civilization. See it? Irish claims are sound. Why is there no proof in America? Then you get to the Nova Scotia and you get to the Algonquin, who really are the people who name Ireland from the spirit of Amaya. And we know the shamrock, like I showed y'all earlier, the shamrock is the polar lotus of mound building culture. Roll the corn. That's what they come from. Now, let's go here. Now, in this book, it says the flaming sword of the cherubim, God's horse, abyss of learning, Cain and Abel, right? Ru, the red man, rules the earth. Atlas, an Atlantean kingdom. The origin of the name America, land of the immortals. The Algonquin Americani, like I showed you, is Kani is Hebrew. The men of Aaron, the blessed land of Avalon. The red man finds Siluria in Britain and Jerusalem. Melanated people, right? The origin of the name America, land of the immortals. That's why they call it American gods. See, this shit, we always knew this shit, but I got to show it to you. American gods, land of the immortals. All the knowledge come from here. Let's keep going. We are surprised also by the resemblance between some American sacred symbols, corresponding symbols of the ancient Europeans. While American symbols, symbols of ancient Europeans. Think about it, right? So we talking about different symbolism that is found from over here, way over there. Now watch this. Central America, as well as the Etruscan monuments and in the Cyclopean buildings of prehistoric Greece. Prehistoric Greece is the Cretans, the Mycenaeans, Kelphtua, same people, our bloodline. Right? The religious rituals of these Indians resemble those of the Britons and the Irish. Why? The Holy Ark, like that of the ancient Jews, like the Jews, they did not allow anybody to approach the ark. Now, if you don't know about to approach the ark, and it got manna in the ark, which is corn, Novea Scoti. Now, why the religious rituals of the Indians of America resemble Britons and Irish? Because we took it over there first. Let's keep going. Koyaha, Yuchi, the best creek stone. This is the Bat Creek stone from Virginia with Paleo Hebrew right all over it. Stop playing. Inside of a mound. They say it's fake. They're a damn lie. I told y'all the Yuchi Indians are the bloodline of the Phoenician and the Cretan. The same people who built Greece. Yuchi is the bloodline of the Cretan. They got stories talking about leaving in ancient times, coming back when Greece had an earthquake and they came back home. Yuchi Indians did, melanated Indians. See, we going back way before it was, I'm going back farther. You got to go back a little farther, right? Now, borrowed by prehistoric Europeans from a certain ancient American races, right? Watch this. Some resemblance between the mysterious Etruscans and certain Indian tribes. It seems likely that a great deal of ancient European folklore was borrowed by a prehistoric Europeans from certain ancient American races. The Atlanteans, in this case, serving as a bridge between European and the Americas. In respect, there are analogies which we find in legends concerning the world's creation. Right? Methods of popular occultism employed by the ancient Greeks, Celts, Scandinavians, and Indians. Central America, as well as in the Etruscan monuments, same type of buildings, right? False vault, primeval architecture to be found in old monuments in Central America, as well as Etruscan monuments. Who taught them people that? Did they mix in with our people and start doing this? You got to ask yourself that. Let's keep going. The United States of North America, such ideograms are found along the migration routes of mysterious mound builder tribes. Mysterious mound builder tribes. The mysterious tribe of Tuhud, marked in northwestern Russia with analogy ideograms on the rocks and shores of Lake Onega. In the Atlas Mountains in Algeria, right? The Tuaregs and Berbers, we find many ideograms of petroglyphs, which by the natives are called tafarners. These ancient inscriptions are numerous in South Africa and in countries of the Bushman and Kafirs. But where did they come from? Where you first see them at? Mound building tribes with those ideograms of North America. See that? Fire. While the tribes of Menominez, the Coeds, Zuni, and others are almost white-skinned, the Caro tribe in Kansas and the California Indians, now almost extinct, are very dark. We can find also tribes with swarthy red, olive colored, bright yellow, or bronze colored skin. Now, Caro tribe in Kansas, California Indians, almost very dark. Caro Indians, very dark. What state is named after Caro? Put in the chat. What state is named after Caro? No, not city. Not the city. What state starts with that? Come on now. Carolina. Where you think that word come from? That's where it come from. These old words, old things that been in America the whole time. Right? Roll the corn. Now, Cairo is Hebrew. Karo. That's where it really come from. We all know the C is not older than the K. That's why Canaan with a K, Kanai, is older than Canaan with a C. So it's K, right? Aro. That's the real name. See that? See how quick you decipher this shit when they play with you? See how quick you play they play with you? Now Truth was crazy when I told y'all these were Hebrew words a long time ago. Truth now crazy. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. Okay, I'm crazy. Crazy as a motherfucker. Roll the corn. Crazy as a motherfucker. Karo is Hebrew. It wasn't with no C. It was with a K. We spelled, the Creek Indians spelled Canaan with a K. Not no damn C. Meaning to cut, proximity referring to trade like a tailor or butcher. Some type of trade. Cairo. Carolina. That's where they come from. Carolina. Not no C, K. Carolina. Hebrew. Back-to-back receipts. Let's keep going. Y'all got me today. The corn rolled today. For real. Now, what else was that? Lake Oneida. Okay. Cairo tribe in Kansas. California Indians, melanated. Now watch this. All of the above mentioned races and the Dolichocephalic Caribs possess red-brown skin. Caribbeans, red-brown skin, people. It is interesting to mention that the mysterious tribe of Mansinti, portrayed on the ancient Egyptian frescoes, is depicted with the same shade of skin. Now that word right there, Mansinti. Mansinti associated, it got to be, hold on. Let's see something. Mansinti. A Hebrew name for anointed, referring to a person chosen for a special task. It may also be a variant of the Hebrew name Mati, which means gift. Mesquite. Image picture, huh? Now, Masinti, a Hebrew name for a specific type of stone carving or image, or Masinti, a Hebrew word for anointed. Masinti is a Hebrew word. Now, why? Hold on. Caribous is a red mentioned here that the mysterious tribe of Masinti portrayed on the ancient Egyptian frescoes. Masinti is Hebrew. Now, Masinti frescoes in Egypt. In Egypt. See, can we find it? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Egyptian frescoes are depicted with the same shade of brown skin. Tribe of Masinti portrayed on ancient Egyptian frescoes. Hold on. Tribe of... Hold on. Semitic nomads. Arrival of the tribe of Semitic nomads, ancient Egyptian wall painting. Hold on. Let me find the right ones, y'all. This shit is wild. Hold on. I gotta find these, but they say the people are brown skinned. So now, with what we learning, right? We have to take these words like Masinti. Now, we all know I've been talking about the Cretans and all that type of stuff, right? Now we gotta put, let's go Masinti Association, right? With Cretans or Keftua. Because it had a bunch of different names, right? Armenian. Ancient Egyptians used the word Keftua, Keptora languages, refer to the people of Crete. The Menians were sophisticated sea trading civilization known for its monumental architecture and vibrant art. It's possible that Mashinti is misspelling of the unrelated word. Gotta find a connect right there. It's a connect right there somewhere. It's a connect somewhere. Murals in... All right, let's try this. It's a connect somewhere. The term Masinti murals is likely Manshiyat. Okay, now we getting somewhere. Hold on. Manshiyat. Hold on. We might be getting somewhere. Let me get that word right there back. Hold on. This is what I think it is right here. Manshiyat. That's what I think it is. I'm going to find that motherfucker. Y'all know I ain't finna play with him. Manshiyat. Egypt. Murals. We'll come back to that. I can't find it. It's there, though. They say the murals of these brown-skinned people on the walls in Egypt, right? Let me put this on the camera so I can remember to research this. Hold on. Because it's there. It's there. Hold on. Let me see. All right. This is the word right here. Right there. Let me screenshot this. Manshiyat. Right? Now, they say they got some new paintings of Manshiyat, but I'm looking for the old ones. We want the new ones. I got a couple more receipts, y'all. Stick with me. So, Manshiyat We did that. We got that. We got that. The Masinti, right? Occasionally find some type of white Indian tribe in Venezuela. That's some bullshit. Let's keep going. The Bancroft have proved that certain Aboriginal Negro tribes inhabited America not so very long ago. Some statues of Indian gods in Central America possess typical Negro features in certain prehistoric monuments that undoubtedly represent Negroes. We have, for instance, such statues as Teotihuacan in Palenque and a gigantic Negro head carved in granite near Mexican volcano Ixtla. Let's look for that. Ixtla Monument. Might be talking about an old Meg head or something. Let me see. Now here is the Ixtla. Hold on. Atlantean black-skinned tribes still exist. Mexican volcano. Mexico. This got to be towed down right here. This gone. Why the hell is there a Ixtla in Pakistan? I don't get it. See, that's what I be saying. Why is a Mexican American Ixtla right here to Ixtla, and there's one in Pakistan? We talking about a carved in granite near the Mexican volcano, and it's one of these in Pakistan. See, that's what I don't be getting. Y'all need to cut this shit out. We went over there and named that shit all type of cities after the cities over here. Now, this Negro face on the side of this volcano is gone. It's gone, people. Now, what they talking about right here, this gigantic Negro head carved in granite near the Mexican volcano, that's gone. Our God's collection of Ecuador, according to the... See, they've been knocked that down. But I'm going to research that too. That's gone. Now, this is interesting right here. French Guiana, representatives of local Negroes of the Saramacas, right? So, dude is trying to figure out how these people are doing American things on the coast of Africa, right? The Saramacas. Watch this. So I am inclined to believe that the Saramacas are the last Aboriginal Negro tribe preserved in America. These people in Africa, bro. Here they go right here. Now, this is crazy because he's saying that these people are from America. The Saramacas of today are very kind-hearted people, friendly to the whites. Ancestors had been slaves, they say, subjected to cruelty by the planters. So I am inclined to believe that the Saramacas are the last Aboriginal Negro tribe. He trying to say them people ain't never been enslaved. That's what he trying to say. He said them people still white, still nice to the white people. They ain't never been enslaved. Consider these Negroes to be autochtones, which that means South American. That's called the South. That's Brazil, American tribe, right? They over there in Africa, on the coast. He's saying these are Americans from ancient culture that living on the coast of Africa. Hold on. Look at him. Look at the couple. Hold on. Saramaca, South America. Saramaca, man. Negro in the New World? Interesting. What the fuck? Something ain't right, bro. So I'm researching all this stuff. So I'm gonna check out this this Texala Negro monument on the mountain they tore down. I'm gonna find it. And I'm gonna find out why the Pakistan got a city named after the South American city. It's a big ass mound right there. See, I ain't never heard of this. Look at this, bro. In Pakistan. Watch this. Why is this in Pakistan? Look. Look at the name of it. Taxila, Pakistan. Then we got a Taxila, Mexico, right? We got a Taxila, Mexico too now. Buddhist Learning Center. Tlaxcala is the state of the city in Mexico. Now, why on the receipt is spelled the same way? See how they be changing the names and shit? Now, this the new name. That's the old name. Now, watch this. Now, on the receipt, the motherfucker got the old name. Where the receipt at? Hold on. Let me find that receipt. Right there. You see it? Oh, let me hop back in the frame. Hold on. You see it right there? Texala, Mexico volcano. Now, when I go back and look at see, these people are changing our shit and giving it over there, bro. Either we name that city after the Mexican city over there in Pakistan, and they changed the name. Watch this. See the original name, right? Right there. Mexico. Now watch this. Everything we do over there, they switcheroo it. Now why is we got the same damn name right here? Watch this. Taxila, ancient city in Pakistan. Now the new name in Mexico is TLAX Kala. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Roll the corn. Now, since I know that, let me try something. TLAX Kala. TLAX Kala. Hold on. TLAX Kala. Right here. Okay. Monuments. The monolith of Tlaloc, a giant sculpture of Aztec god of rain. Hey, who the hell is this, man? And who put this hunter-gatherer ass statue up here? Hold on. Let's see. Greek, Roman, Pans, of Mexican. What the fuck? Okay, this the old one right here. Dang, hold on. This is one of the others. I'm tripping. Now they say it was a Negro head on a volcano there. Now here is it was already out there. But let's see if there's a volcano there. Let's go see that. Let's go see if there's a volcano there. Volcano. Monument. which means tortilla. Hold on, I put this wrong. Hold on. Okay, it's the La Malinche volcano, also known, okay, located on the border of Mexican states. Okay, now this is where it's at. Now, they say it was a Negro face on the side of this volcano. They're going to act like it don't exist. First to the archaeological sites. Okay. Ancient ceremonial center located on the volcano dome of, this it. This it. Let me screenshot this. This it. This is where that Negro face was at. Got to be. Right? Dedicated to fertility and the woman's mystery. Let's go see if it will pop up on the images. This out there, right there. Oh, this crazy. I seen these statues before. These are amazing. They won't even pull it up. Hold on. Hold on. These are amazing right here. These right here. Right here. Computer about to die, so. Right here. Now this is out there. Right? Toad tick. That's out there. What the hell is this? This old right here. Real old. Polycham clay pot representing the agave plant. A sacred beverage. That's fire. Agave plants, great agriculture. Oh, I ain't nobody trying to look at all that. Where in the fuck? They taking me to other shit. Hold on. Stone head. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. Now this is old right here. This is old. Agave plant. Yeah, y'all got me. I be forgetting I'm on live, bro. I'm just on here talking. I'm just on here research. I'm just on here just going through shit. Y'all forgive me. It's like I'm just at home on some study shit. Y'all stick with me. Don't talk about my Mississippi language. I'm just going through stuff. But I'm going to go back through this stuff later, man. You just give me something to research. But they said it was a stone head on this mountain. Y'all stick with me now. Y'all know I'm kind of crazy. Roll the coin. So, right here. Where did receipt go? So I'm looking for the volcano Taxila. You see it, right? A gigantic Negro's head carved in granite near the Mexican volcano of Taxila. I have seen a statue of a Negro in the archaeological collection in Ecuador also. Black races of America were either gradually mixed with the Indian ones or became extinct, but in very remote time, Negroes or Negroids were the original people. Negroes or Negroids were the, look at the bottom. Perhaps these immigrants were the forefathers of the Berbers, descendants of some Atlantean black-skinned tribes. I told y'all, we talked to Berbers. I tell y'all that, these receipts hard now. That's enough for the day, man. I done rolled the coin about 3 hours, man. God damn it. Love y'all and I'm in love with you. Appreciate the cash out. I'm going to throw it back up here. Somebody cash out me. Cash out to me, so. That's the cash out right there. We know the truth now with the red logo. Subscribe to my YouTube. I almost got 200,000 likes, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. We went through a lot of stuff today. And I want y'all to keep going back looking at these videos on YouTube and keep studying it and keep adding to, you know, like the Algonquin breakdown with the Hebrew words and Appalach, or like Appalachian Mountains, Hebrew words. Yamasee, Yamakra, Hebrew, Yam. What I said, what the Indians' name was, Kakin. I'm gonna go back and look at it. Hebrew, right? So now we are starting to understand our ancient culture, which became the American Indian. Kakani. Appreciate the cash out, Miss Cleveland. Thank you so much. Kankani. We got to remember that, right? Ayati, not Haiti. We not Greek. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand. It ain't no Greek culture if it wasn't for our ancient American culture, right? Right? Kavanti, I appreciate the cash out. That's what. There are more words to this stuff, y'all, right? It's more words. It's not the original words. Let's go back and look at one real quick. It's not the original words. They were talking about the Algonquin broke all the way down to 2 or 3 different Indian tribe names, right? Like the Appalach tribe, right? Let me show y'all that. Miss Holistic Integrity, I appreciate the cash out. Thank you so much. Now, I told y'all Tomachichi of the Creek Nation is a melanated child, a young adult that they took back to London. They took the man back to London, right? Appalach, Temple of the Sun. It's Abba-Lach, right? Abba-Lach. Lach is Hebrew. They are just switching the name. So this is where you get the name of the Appalachian Mountains from, right? Abba-Lach. So we are starting to understand that these words are based in our languages, in the real language of the land, right? Appreciate the cash up, y'all. Appreciate the cash up. We are starting to understand that the languages are coming from the land, right? Because we got ancient monuments named after this stuff. The mountains, the rivers, Okmulgee is Hebrew, Appalachia is Hebrew, Yamasee, right? That's the Hebrew, right? So I'm going to keep on going through breaking down all these tribes in the Southeast with their original name because this is what we need to know, right? Like that's the cash out right there, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. We know the truth now with the red logo. I'm going to start breaking it down. Like, I started figuring out the mounds were called Ishki, right? Instead of Ninawaya, the real name of the mound is Ishki, Ishki, right? That's Hebrew. Ish is Hebrew. So the creation mound, Caden, I appreciate the cash out, bro. Appreciate you, Caden. The creation mound is Ishki. Come on, man. So now we got to look at it different. We got to look at it as if we got to find the ancient or the first names, or we have to decipher these names, they turn into English. We have to decipher these names, they are turning to Latin and Greek and all this. There is a prehistoric language making these words, bro. Native American languages ain't nothing but 50 years old. 40 years, 60 years old. Them languages not ancient, right? We talking about a language that's Paleo-Hebrew is over 8,000 years old. So now you're starting to understand where these people getting their names from, where they getting this knowledge from, and all of that. Yeah, you can break the code with linguistics, bro. John Doe, appreciate the cash app. Aramaic is still coming off a form of Hebrew. That's a fact. I got the list, right? Sanskrit is too. A lot of Yiddish and Sanskrit words come from this language of Tamari. So we got to look at it a little different. We got to look at it as if that's our culture, given to other people, and taken and done what they done with it, right? So that's what it's starting to look like. And what they were doing turned into religion. So that's wild right there. And like I Mick the Creek, what up, brother? So now you got to look at it a little different, right? Let me see. Now you got to look at it like this. Let me see. Yamakora, Hebrew, right? Yamakora. Now look at the name of what they saying. Watch this. Yamakora. Yamakora is Yamakra, right? You see that? Now, C, some type of C Hebrew stuff, right? To the sea. Now, that what made the biblical name Korah, right? Now, Yama is to the sea. Yama Korah. And then Korah is Hebrew, which is some type of name. Like, this stuff deep, man. Like, we got to figure this stuff out, bro. But the name is there. It's right, it's there. You can't deny the name, right? Yamakora, Yamakra, right at these mound sites, Hebrew words. Then you get stuff like, let me show you. Then you get stuff like this. Now, these sites older than Egypt now. They older than Egypt, older than any structure in Mexico too, right? They older than Mexico structures, and they are older than Egypt structures. You see it? Then you get Aparachi Korah, which is Hebrew also. Then the Spanish changed the name to Chikora. I told y'all Appa is Abba, Rachi is Hebrew, and Korah is Hebrew. The main town was named Yamakora, from which the British derived Yamakra. So Yamakora is the original name. Then the British called it Yamakra. You get it? That's fire. Downtown Savannah, mound tomb of the first king of the Creeks. Then I find the tomb right there on the Savannah River, Indian Creek tomb in a mound. Hebrews became Indians. Paleo-Hebrew people became melanated American Indians. Simple. You get it now? Now, there was an Indian named Tamachichi, who is buried in Savannah, Georgia under a block of stone. He got a picture when they took him to London to meet their government. It is a melanated Indian. They even put the man in London in French clothing. In Fran's clothing when he went over there, trying to help them talk to the damn Creek Indians. They ended up getting rid of everybody. They gave him a peace medal because he was trying to keep the peace between them folks and the damn Creek Indians. His name is Tamachichi. He's from Savannah, Georgia. Look this stuff up. It's right there. This stuff real history. Now, this ain't no mythology. Motherfuckers just make it up on their page. It's real. My laptop dead now. But man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the cash, y'all. Let me get out of here and get me something to eat. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm dropping 2 videos on YouTube today. The one from last night with the breakdown of Appalachia. And I'm going to drop this one. So y'all subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't done it. I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the DMs. Appreciate y'all sending me them questions and y'all breaking codes and sending me the answer to some of this stuff so we can understand the overall teaching of this, man. Y'all follow Casey Macon. Mr. Good Life, what up, brother? Follow Casey Macon. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Rashad Poet, man. Follow my boy Gaddy. Roll the corn. Appreciate y'all. Galil at the gun, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe out there. Life for Bam. What up, bro?